Now, sum number 11, chapter number 5. Okay, profit and loss ratio is equal to capital ratios. Now, profit and loss ratios are not given, but it is written that the capital ratio is equal to profit and loss ratio is equal to capital ratios. Now, first, Prerna and Piyush, capital we are written that find out the ratio, that is 1:3. So this is also profit and loss ratio 1:3. Now, new partners, Poini bring rupees 62,500 as capital. The entries are cash account debited to Poini's capital account. Now you have to keep this one point in your not in your mind. If the new ratios are not given in the questions, then old ratio is your sacrifice ratio. So in this question, they are not given the new ratio. The old ratios are 1:3. The same it is a sacrifice ratio. This is called old ratio, and this is called sacrifice ratio. Both are equal. Now look at here. New partners are bringing 24,000 cash for goodwill. The entries are cash account debited to premium for goodwill account credited 24,000. And next entries are premium for goodwill account debited 24,000 to Prerna's capital account to Piyush's capital account. The ratio is 1:3 because this is a sacrifice ratio. So 24,000 you have to distribute, that is 6,000 and 18,000. Now the next 60% goodwill will be returned by the old partners. Those who are the receiver, because old partners are the receiver, that account is debited, cash goes out, that's why it is credited. So Prerna's capital account debited, Piyush's capital account debited to cash account credited, and 60% of that amount you have to record it there. So 6,000 60% is 3,600, 18,000 6% is 60% is 10,800. Total is 14,400. Now we have to start capital. Balance brought down, Prerna 50,000 and Piyush is 1,50,000. Now after that reserve fund we have to distribute among the partners. Reserve fund, the ratios are, we have decided the ratio 1:3, that is your profit and loss ratio. So 30,000 is distributed among the partner 1:3. That will be 7,500 and 22,500. Creditors. Creditors 40,000. Outstanding expenses 1,500. Creditors, what is the adjustment? Creditors are to be paid 30,000. 30,000 you write in outer column. Not to be paid, that you have to minus, because you have to pay 30,000. So 10,000 you have to minus that. And creditors are decreased. It is our profit. So revaluation account credit side. Creditors account 10,000, 10,000. Now, outstanding expenses, outstanding wages 460 is not recorded. So outstanding wages 460 is not recorded. So outstanding wages 460. If you want to write separately outstanding wages here, then you can write separately also. You don't want to add, it's okay. Now building 90,000. Adjustment is market value of building is increased by 15%. 15% is increased. 9,000 and another one 4,500. 13,500 is increased. Yes. That is 1,03,500. Furniture. Furniture is 17,500 and adjustment is there. Furniture is to be increased by 20%. So it should be increased by 20%. Increase 20% is 3500. Where it is 21,000. Both are increased, so it is our profit. So write into revaluation account credit side, building account 13,500, furniture account 3500, next is machinery 1,07,500. Now machinery is the market value of stock and machinery. Machinery is 1,20,000. It is increased by 12,500. The machinery is increased. Machinery account 12,500. It's increased, so it's our profit. Stock 17,500. We have adjustment in stock. Yes, the value of the stock is 20,000, so it's also increased. 2500. So it's increased. Stock account. So write in revaluation account stock account 2500. Next is debtors is 30,000. Now provision for bad debts. Bad debts is 10%, so it is 3,000. It's 27,000. And now 2% discount is our debtors. %2 of this, it is 540. So 26,460. Now both are, we have a loss. So then you write down bad debts account. Bad debts account 3,000. Discount reserves on debtors account 540. Now cash and bank account 8250. Accrued income 750. Okay, now we have to start the adjustments. Koini brought 62,500 as capital. When the capital cash account debited Koini's capital account 62,500 and Koini's capital account credit side cash account 62,500. The next adjustment is 24,000 as a share of goodwill. The entries are cash account debited to premium for goodwill account. The cash account debited, there it is premium for goodwill account 24,000. And next is premium for goodwill account debited to partners capital account credited, and there the entries are premium for goodwill account, and then you have to distribute among the partner the ratio of 1:3. It is 6,000 and 18,000. Now 60% amount will be withdrawn by the old partners. That whatever the amounts are credited here, the 60% are withdrawn. 6,000 60% is 3,600. And 18,000 60% is 10,800 is withdrawn by the old partners. then cash goes out, the cash account credited. The entries are old partners account debited to cash account credited. So cash account credit side, Prerna's capital account and Piyush capital account 3600 10,800. Now Vinith, it's clear for you?
हाँ sir.
The same entry you are written in last, we are written in last question also. The same way, whatever the capital are credited, the half amount we are debited, and the second entry will be cash account credit side. Now, market value, machinery, stock, everything is completed. Provision, doubtful is complete. Creditors are not to be paid is also completed. Value of building is increased by 15% is also completed. Furniture is also complete. Okay, all adjustment and everything is over. Now we have to make the total and do the answers. Now in totaling, revaluation account, credit side, just do the total of the credit side. Now in totaling, revaluation on credit side, do the total, it's more. 10, 20, 30, then 40, yes, 42,000. So 42,000 is right in outer column, debit side. Now you make a difference, 3,000, this is 4,000. 4,000 minus that is 38,000. This is your profit. Write into capital account. And there it is, Prerna and Piyush. Ratio of 1:3, you have to distribute in 1:3. When you distribute 1:3, the answer is 9,500 and 28,500. And that you have to transfer to partners capital account. There you write revaluation account. Revaluation account 9,500 and 28,500. Now make it total. Always credit is more, so just do the total of credit side. 50, 57, 57 and 57 and 562, 72, 73,000. It is 73,000, right? And this total is 150. Okay. 2,19,000, and this is 62,500. So in capital account, first do the total of the credit side. Prerna's capital is 23,000, total is 73,000. Piyush capital total is 2,19,000, and Poini's total is 62,500. That you have to transfer over here, debit side. When you have to transfer this amount, minus 3,600 from this 3,600, it will be a 69,400. 10,800. When you minus this 10,800, it is 2,08,200, and last is 62,500. Balance carry forward. Now, partners capital. There it is. Prerna, Piyush, and Poini. Prerna is 69,400. Piyush is 2,08,200. And Poini is 62,500. When you make the total, it's it will be 3,40,100, right? Now, first do the cash book, cash debit side total. Debit side cash total is 94,750. Did you write down here 94,750 minus from this 14,400. When you minus 14,400, the difference is 80,350. That is called balance carry forward, and that you write down here cash balance 80,350. Now make it total on both the sides. Both the side total gets tallied. Then your answer is right. You will get 8 marks in your board examination. 3,72,060. 3,72,060. Like that, you have to complete your sums. Okay.